My name is Walter Franklin Hale. During World War II, I was a prisoner of war. December 1941, the Japanese invaded the Philippines. They transported us, they corralled us, and they took roll call. They wanted to know our addresses. If we were American, they took our passports away, our birth certificates. Everybody had to work. If you didn't work, you didn't eat. We were fed twice a day, in the morning and in the afternoon. We had mush or cornmeal for breakfast and rice and mungo beans at night. Japanese were very kind and they loved children. They were not mean to children, but they were mean to women and men. They were segregated. The men, when we first went to the camp, the men were put in one barracks and the women were put in another barracks, and a fence was put up between them. If the men or somebody tried to escape, they would shoot them. I was what they call a mischievous naughty boy. I would play tricks on some of the Japanese guards. We'd scare people at night. I pilfered food from the storage area that was locked up and monitored. I climbed in through the roof and through the open window air vent and took a couple apples and oranges. I'd get a little pebble, and with a slingshot, I'd hit him in the back of the neck or something like that, or get him in the ass. And they thought it was, that's why they call it, after years of being in the prison camp and then going to this reunion, the commandant said that I was a naughty hoe. I remember you were the naughty boy. We were liberated in August 1945. Everybody was so happy that we were liberated. Well, when I turned 17, I was a little on the wild side. I joined the Navy at 17. My father didn't want to sign for me. He said, "You need to stay home." And I said, "No, it's time for me to move along." And so I had my mother sign for me. I spent 7 years in the Navy. And then I met my wife, Patricia, and she said, "Love me or leave me." I've been married 58 and a half years. My woman started having babies. I loved every minute of it. So I had to make more money. So I said, if these guys can move up the ladder, I said, I can too. So I started hitting the books, and I went back to school. I got my high school diploma. I got 2 years of college. And I waited patiently to be moved up on a university. Being in the war taught me how to survive. Let me put it that way. I've forgotten that time in my life. It's altogether a new beginning. I want to watch my grandkids grow up, go to school. It's important that we all survive.